Morning, good morning. It is 8:02. I'm late. I'm sorry. Rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're having a great start to the day. Couple of seconds late. Here we are. I was tweaking a couple of graphics and lost track of time. Anyway, here we go on another foggy start to the day. So once again this morning, impact weather. As you step out the door, I was out this morning taking the kids to school and certainly can confirm widespread dense fog with visibility down to near nothing. Most of our area under dense fog advisories. Matter of fact, our entire area under dense fog advisories. I guess I'm not going to go fly before work today. Dagnabbit. Here's a look at the visibility numbers around Central Florida. Anything less than a mile is thick fog, right? And here we go. Quarter mile in Orlando, quarter mile in Sanford. Nothing in DeLand, nothing in Leesburg, nothing in Ocala. So, yeah. And then there's the ceiling. Clouds, even with the fog, the cloud ceiling is 300 feet over our heads. So, when does this burn off? Let's look at Futurecast, shall we? 8, 9, 10 o'clock, still foggy. All right. It's not until 11, 12 o'clock that we're going to start to clear things out. But notice, just like yesterday, you see that bank of fog off of the Gulf Coast and the Atlantic Coast? Water temperatures are still in the 50s. And so it's going to be kind of perfect to keep that oceanic fog with us. And then notice into 3, 4 o'clock, watch how, like, you see Titusville, you see New Smyrna Beach, 4 p.m., starting to get foggy again, right? You're going to start to see that rolling in again. And then tonight into tomorrow morning, we'll have the fog settling in once again. So one of those things we have to deal with. Also want to point out that these airline pilots are just fantastic, right? There are only 3 delayed flights. That's all we've got. So we really are looking, in terms of everything considered, pretty okay. Here's a live look outside in Ocala. I'm not going to take you through all the tower cams because they pretty much just all look like this. It's a foggy start, right? You don't need to take my word for it. First warning, live Doppler radar tracking nothing. So it's fog, it's no rainfall. Temperatures out the door looking comfortable. 60s to lower 70s throughout. And while we do have that impact weather this morning because of the fog, we'll be able to get more and more sun shining through the day, very similar to yesterday. And as is such, we'll be able to warm those temperatures up. 79, 1 o'clock, 82 degrees by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Well above average in the temperature department today. A beautiful day once the fog leaves us, right? 82 in Orlando, 77 degrees, Daytona Beach. Remember, water temperatures, the shoreline, kind of helping to keep things a little cooler that way, right? So that's kind of where we're at. And the trend continues with warmer temperatures for tomorrow, 82, 83 on Thursday, and Friday. Look at that. 84 the high temperature. Record is 86. We'll be in the ballpark of records on Friday. Here's a look, as a matter of fact, at all of the numbers, right? So Orlando within a couple of degrees, Sanford within a degree, Leesburg within a degree. Don't expect records at the coastline because of the colder water temperatures. But for sure, we're going to be looking at some warm temps this week. So really does look like a nice setup. And as a matter of fact, let's just look beyond the 7-day forecast, right? So first off, mid 80s next week. Remember, water temperatures take a while to adjust. So it's not like we're going to be running into beach weather anytime soon. Those beach temperatures are still in the 50s. The water temperatures, at least. I have no plans on going to the beach anytime soon to go in the water. Now, I'll walk on the beach, sure, but those water temperatures they're not there yet. So, yeah, not that. But, it's looking lovely for outdoor activities like Paws in the Park at Lake Yola this weekend, looking great. Basically, this pattern is just kind of holding, right? So, upper level area of high pressure kind of holding firm, not allowing cold fronts to come in our direction. So, because of that, not only are we running above average for the next 7 days, but notice all the way through mid February, we're going to be staying above average. Well above average is kind of the idea. Now, we do lots of long range forecasting here, and I'll tell you, I'm hard at work on our long range forecast come hurricane season. There does look to be a bit of a pattern shift the second half of February into March. We've discussed this and that whole thing. So just want to make sure everybody knows about it. But the one good thing, if I may, is looking at the muggy meter, and I know y'all have asked for it, so we got to get you taken care of, right? The dew points start to drop a little bit later on this week. So even though the temperatures are climbing, the dew points are coming down. So it's not going to be this like disgusting muggy setup, right? So at least we've got that. Hey, take what we can get, right? So that's where we're at, my friends. Diane says, yuck. I do not like above average. I get that. I get that. Peggy says, I'll stay in the hot tub instead of the ocean. Yeah, it's just not really ocean weather. Oh, well. Anna, good morning. Don, good morning. Debbie, good morning. Hope we're all doing well today. It's funny, I never told Frankie yesterday that I wasn't coming because of the fog. I figured you figured that out at some point. I honestly rarely go in the water when I go to the beach. I prefer just sitting there and listening. Yeah, I get it. Good morning to you, Nancy. Putting practice at Pop Stroke in Daytona today. Temps should be great, and any bad putts can blame it on the fire. Exactly. No, exactly right. Exactly right. It's better than the freezing temps. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%. Can we send some of those above average temps to New York City for the 14th through the 18th? No, I kind of like it here. I'm kind of good. Janice, am I flying today? Probably not. I have to work. This reminds me of the America song. Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Dum 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 dum. Funny, I've been there. You all know the song. We ain't had no time to drink that beer. I am the man who is running. I'm the man who goes by the name of the Sandman. Any more cool days coming? Not in the next 7. Tell you that for free. No fog in Ohio. Fly on up. Well, I gotta work. Some of us have to work around here. Yeah. Matt says I needed to be instrument rated to take a kid to school this morning. It was really oh, it's true, 100% true. Michelle's asking any more fronts coming. I think the second half of February into early March is when we're going to shift back to a cooler stretch. So look for that. For now, though, it's kind of looking pretty good. Coffee Talk is a Wind Direction concert this morning. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did sing a little bit. Nobody said I was good at singing, but here we are. Oh, well. Everybody good? We good? We have any plans? We doing any of the fun things? Look at that weekend. And I don't have a market plan. Well, Debbie, with a weekend forecast like that, maybe we make some changes. I need to turn my AC back on today. I know. Mine has been back on. It's funny. I feel like this house, and maybe I'm not the only one. I feel like, you know, if it's cold outside, it's cold in the house. If it's hot outside, it's hot in the house. That sort of thing. Mickey's asking about the drought monitor. The drought monitor actually improved a bit last week. I think it probably comes down today. The new one. This is probably not the new one yet. I didn't check, but I mean we're abnormally dry. Whereas like there's a ribbon through South Florida that's drier. But when we look at the Keach Byram Drought Index, which measures soil moisture, for the most part, we're doing okay. Now, we're starting to get a little drier, but the Keach Byram Drought Index is a nice direct measurement of conditions, and we're doing okay. Yeah. The AC has been back on to pull the humidity out of the house. See, that's it, Matt, right? That's it, too. Yeah. Oh, well. Don, no icon for Super Bowl Sunday? I mean, I don't think NBC's airing it for one. For second, I didn't do the 7-day forecast. Remember, y'all, I'm off duty technically until 10 a.m. So maybe. Frank's asking, have you ever looked to see how much insulation's in the attic? We have spray foam insulation. It's not even that. I feel like it's just the slab, the foundation. When the foundation gets hot, it's hot. When the foundation gets cold, it's cold. There's a ton of spray foam insulation in the attic. Yeah. We go through this every spring. We do. The pollen levels are out of control. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So, yep. 24th anniversary is on the 18th. Wife and I are taking off and going to surprise her with a getaway. Any suggestions? Drivable from Raleigh? I, I, I don't have a clue. Yeah, that's not my area. You mean the Tay Tay watch party? Super Bowl? I have no idea what Tay Tay. What is a Tay Tay? What is a Tay Tay? Am I saying a bad word? I don't even know. Now I'm worried. All right. 100% on the foundation, Matt says, right? I mean, right? I feel like the attic is good. It's just that slab of concrete. Tay Tay is Taylor Swift. Okay, got it. Nancy says, yes, Eric, pollen is making my allergy. Well, yeah, I mean, pollen is triggering it. You, me, I'm taking my daily sprays. You're such a millennial with the Tay Tay. That's Taylor Swift. But wait a minute. How do I know I'm not cool. I know this. But I feel like I've never heard that. Even Debbie's like, Tay Tay's Taylor Swift. All right. How did I miss that vowel? Ah. The entire North American continent is technically drivable from Raleigh. It just depends on your level of commitment. That's true. That's true. We're going to go on a 7-day road trip for our anniversary, sweetheart. Where are we going? Alaska. I don't know. All right. Wow, I had no idea. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Thank you. Going to Daytona this weekend from Plant City. When's the best time to leave with little to no traffic? Early? I don't know. Early? That drive from Plant City to Daytona, you're going through the heart of that I-4 greatness. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, my dear. Mwah. You were a cool old soul. Mwah. Nobody got the America? Nobody was joining me in singing the America song? Man. Find a way to improve every day. Eric now knows who Tay Tay is. Right, right. Well, and today I should know more about the long range forecast than I did prior. So we're taking our steps in the right direction. Right? I-4 and 27 just spawns. Yeah, it's true. Okay, Diane was singing good. Okay. Thank you. I just needed, I am the man who's the man who goes by the name of the Sandman. See, I'm going to go listen to America on my drive to work now. The sky like an eagle in the eye of a hurricane. That's a band. Becky, good morning. How are ya? Ooh, Nikki suggested Savannah. I love Savannah. I got to get Jeremy Nelson on the phone. Jeremy, it's funny. When the weather's not so crummy, I told Jeremy I need to go up there to have lunch with him. Just fly up there and have lunch with him. You've entered boomer territory with America. I know. I feel like I'm a better boomer than anything, though. Like, I'm not, but I feel like I love America. I love them. Brian says, going from Plant City to Daytona, you could take 429. Expensive tolls, but usually less traffic. Actually, the tolls are worth the stress typically. So, yeah. Look at videos you speak. Love it. Great song, I think. Yeah, right? Love America. Feel like with this fog, we could have alligator lizards. There you go, Diane. There's our good reference. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Venture highway in the sunshine when the days are longer. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Debbie says I'm an honorary boomer. I will take that. William, your hurricane prediction. March the 1st. I don't even think I've made the graphic yet. I got to make the graphic. Let's look. I'm 99% sure I have not yet. Yeah. Look at that. 2024. I need to fix this. Hold on. Since I haven't made the graphic yet. That's a really bad 5. I'll fix this today. And it's not March the 1st either. It's going to be like February something. Just nix the whole thing out. It's got to fix it. Got to fix it all up. I'll fix that today. I don't even remember what day we had selected because March the 1st is a weekend day. So we're doing, I want to say we're doing February 28th, 27th, or 28th. Something like that. The S stands for hope. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I force faster than a horse with no name. That's right. Tim, I know a graphics guy. Right? Yeah, yeah. I just need to remember. Every year when I go in to do that graphic, it's like because it's an Illustrator file, I have to like remember how to go in and tweak it. And it's a whole thing. And then we were going to be on the new graphics package already, so I kind of like I mentally wrote it off, but we're not on it yet. So here we are. Although I have a meeting today, so I'm curious what that's going to be. That better be the official logo, just like that, with the scribbles and all, right? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. All right. That's all I've got today. I'm gonna get some things. We're doing a pot roast for dinner, so I've got to go put that together in the crock pot because my son has Boy Scouts today, so I have to take him to the old scout meeting after work. So I got to get that taken care of. Anything else? Y'all have any questions, comments, concerns? Linda says, bummed I'll miss the live hurricane forecast since I'll be on a cruise. I have to watch the rerun. We'll have tons of coverage. And you could spring for the Vroom high-speed Starlink internet deal. You don't need to do that. You're on a cruise. Just enjoy your ride. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the ride. I mean, last year I was on a work trip when we did the hurricane forecast. I was in Alabama. I have to look and see when that conference is coming up this year. Yeah. I'll figure it out. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? We can keep it pretty easy. It's pretty easy little stretch here. We'll look long range maybe tomorrow. Figure that out. Yeah. Herman's Hermits will be at Epcot in March. Love them. Yeah. Best part of my cruise 2 weeks ago was no Wi-Fi, Barb says. Love that. Love that. Debbie's asking, Coffee Talk drive through this week? We should. I don't foresee a reason not to. Unless, does Friday look like it? If Friday doesn't have fog, I'm going flying in the morning. Let's look. Mm-mm. This is where I'm looking at graphics that I made for myself, not for anybody else. All right. Let's see. This, I want it to be today through 5. Okay. All right. Let it get. I literally built this graphic for myself. All right. Friday. That looks like maybe a little fog out west. Eh. Doesn't look like I'm going to go flying on Friday morning either. Cool. Bum, bum, ba-da, what about 9 o'clock? Yeah. Yeah. Low IFR everywhere. I guess I'm not going to go flying on Friday either. Cool beans. All right. So, assuming this is accurate, does not look like I'm going to go flying Friday morning either. So, yeah, we can do a coffee talk drive through. I have to think of who to get. Diane, will it be in Huntsville again? I don't know. I have to figure that out. The folks in Boston did invite me up there. So I need to figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the price is wrong. Oh well. Drive through on Friday. Now I need to figure out who to do though, Janice. Who are we gonna have? Where's the dog, Stella? She's somewhere sleeping. She's sleeping. Somebody asked what is causing the fog. Yeah, so essentially it's just when you've got cooler water temperatures and warmer air, the long and short of it is the ocean is in the 50s. The air temperature is in the 70s and 80s. So during the day, warm air Lots of moisture. And then at night, when the temperature starts to drop, you get the fog with the wind, and it happens there's different types of fog, and the different types of fog form in different ways. Right now, just know that this is a very normal thing for Central Florida this time of year. Yeah. Barb says always do Boston. It's just a matter of if they'll invite me. I need to talk to Mike about that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Cookie Duke or Cookie Dough? Yeah. Jeremy Nelson, we know him a little, but not all that much. Huh. Let me see. That could be a good one. Jeremy. Hold on. I'll ask him. What are you doing 8 a.m. on Friday, period? Are you up to me interviewing you so that the Coffee Talk folks can learn a little bit about my long-range partner? Question mark. All right, there it is. We've asked. We have asked the Jeremy. That's a good one. I guess we've never talked to him. The conspiracy theorists are out in full force with the fog. Are they? I feel like I usually see the conspiracy theorists, but I have not. So maybe I'm really glad. Do I need to do a reel on how fog works? I feel like if the conspiracy theorists are out talking about fog, I don't know. The more I live, the more I realize I literally can't handle the world sometimes. Like if people really think that this is a conspiracy, I seriously, do I need to do a graphic? Wasn't it this time of year back in the mid 2000s? Oh yeah, the super fog, that terrible accident. I want to say that was like 2009 was that terrible, terrible accident on I-4. Uncontrolled release of chemtrails. Oh my God. Tony did a Facebook Live last night. He looks like your dad. No, he doesn't. He doesn't look like my dad. Uncontrolled release of chemtrails. Y'all, my grandmother said something to me before she passed away. She said, I felt like the world left me behind. She didn't say it in a negative way. She's just like, just the world has changed and my time is over. And at the time, I didn't understand it. But the more that I'm living, the more I'm like, I could see how when you're 92, you feel that way. Because I'm 40 and I'm starting to see things. And I'm just like, why are we questioning fog? Got it. Okay. Who cares? The earth is flat anyway. I know. So I saw there was a bumper sticker. I got targeted for a bumper sticker that was like the Flat Earth Society. And I was like, oh, that's funny. I should buy that for my car. And then when I clicked, I was like, oh my God, this isn't a joke. Like, this is an actual thing. Because I thought it was a hilarious bumper sticker design. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show it to you. Flat Earth Society. I just thought it was the funniest bumper sticker I had ever seen. And I'm like, oh, dude, I want that for my car. And then I realized that those people actually believed it. Oh, I can't find it. I'm just looking real quick. Anyway, I was like, that's hilarious. I want that bumper sticker. And then as I realized it was real, I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. I can't actually. Yeah. Yeah, Matt says Flat Earth Society has members around the world. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bow. Irish Joe, is it my imagination or is it true to say that this time of year there was already a lot of chatter online about the upcoming hurricane season with ocean heat temps? This year appears quieter. Yeah, there was. But a lot of, the ocean was hot, hot, hot last year. And another thing is it's just like I feel like there's noise. There's always noise. But if I recall, last year the ocean temperatures for like a year running were hotter than they'd ever been before. So, you just have to the, you just have to, take everything with a grain of salt, trust your trusted sources, etc. No, now you're changing your algorithm. I know, yeah. Now nobody will watch Coffee Talk because I'm over here like telling us that the world is round and that the fog is not a conspiracy. What else? What else? You know? And it's not a political thing. Like, it's not. The earth is round for all of us. I am not over here pushing the buttons to adjust the weather for anybody, you know? Oh man. I think if my mom came back to Earth now, she would immediately leave again. There's just some. There's a, it says, yeah, just go back to singing America. Yeah, yeah, that's probably. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no hand. La da, mm, mm, mm. Da da da. Let's start a new one. The Earth is a decatron. It's got the flat parts, but it's round in its nature. Oigave, or Oigavolt and Oive together. Ashley says, my mom passed a week ago. She was only 58 and she couldn't even keep up with the changing times. First off, sorry for your loss. I lost my mother just under a year ago, and it's still with me every day. So sending you love. My mother was a little older than yours, but not much. So sending you and your family love. Mm. Katie says it does provide great entertainment. You know, the struggle though is like there's moments where sure. Then there's moments when I'm doing hurricane coverage and people blame me for sending a hurricane at us. And it's just like, oh God. So anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, one side for each month. Oliver, you got it. Wait a minute. The Earth is not square. I know. It's not like the Borg cube. I know. Yeah. Resistance is futile. Okay. That's all I got, people. Enough. We went crazy. We went off in the deep end here. All right. I'm going to go put in the pot roast and get ready so that I can go work on my hurricane forecast. Thank you, Tara. I was in 8th grade when that song was on the radio. It's great. You should do drive-through karaoke. We used to, and then the copyright police used to block all of my coffee talks. So there we are. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I am not on the news today, but we'll figure it out. I'll be around. I'll be around. All right. Be good.